Welcome back to Dead Rising 4. Today we're going to continue the plot.
Exciting.
It is exciting.
Can we just cut it off here and just go home for the day?
Well, I mean, I could spoil right now what the plot has in store for us, but yeah, I know a lot of you at home, you know, biting your knuckle, just wondering what's going to happen.
I'm biting my knuckle for a different reason.
You know, I started, like, taking bites out of my own skin just to see if being killed by a zombie would be better than finishing this game.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I've got a
How
nice...
did a zombie get in there? Whatever. Oh, he ate somebody. Oh, great.
That's fine.
Oh, he ate a
It's fine.
couple people.
It's fine. God damn it! I wanted that ornament gun.
I think it's ridiculous that you can just easily destroy components you need for combo weapons.
Yeah, and combo weapons themselves. Especially when I was slashing about 3 feet above the fucking thing. Anyway, Sentry kittens. This is an upgraded version of the Sentry cat you had in Dead Rising 3. You know, the automated cat that would go and attack zombies. Now,
Yes.
you have a box of kittens.
Several boxes of kittens.
Go get them.
Oh, they got pretty good range.
This is great. They actively go out and hunt zombies, jumping on them, keeping them in place, dealing electrical damage, and then exploding. Fantastic combo weapon, guys. Honestly.
How much use does it get?
Well, you get 6 boxes, and that attack radius lasts for about 30 seconds? 25, 30 seconds? So it lasts a long time.
I don't know, I guess I'm not one of those guys who likes to place things and then back up. I need something to hold so I could use to kill.
Well, you got a box full of, like, attack kittens, which I never thought I'd be able to say in any game ever. I've gone around, and in these past couple episodes, we have collected everything. At least everything that I've wanted to get. So we've got all the blueprints, and we are ready to move on to the point of no return.
Alright.
By the way, this secondary attack is amazing.
Stolen from Mario.
Oh, it hasn't been used in a while, so let's bring it back.
Special delivery, Frank.
Okay.
What?
Ah,
I'm surprised to say
It's not delivery, then it's pickup.
Goddamn honor.
What is this? Goodbye? You aren't coming with me?
You said there's a zombie in an exosuit down there. Hell no. Just use your camera to find the weak spot. You've done it before.
Use your camera to find the weak spot.
uh-huh.
I hate this game.
Word has gotten around that Frank has a special super camera from the future, and also from space.
All right, Brad, this is it. I'm going after Calder and getting that hard drive.
All right, evac choppers are inbound. And I have a message for you.
So hey, Frank. Someone's been accessing these files, and I have a feeling it's probably you. So, if you find my body, do me a favor. Try not to piss on it or anything.
No promises.
What the hell, Vic?
I can get her on the radio.
What's the point?
I mean, I know you've
What's the
tried...
point?
I knew you've tried to screw me over all this time, and, you know, you haven't been the best student, and you're also ruining everything, literally everything. But, you know, I have some compassion for you.
Yeah, I have some plot-convenient compassion.
Yep. We see fine wine actually growing a heart. By the way, this is what the umbrella gun does. It's fucking great.
So the thing about Frank West in Dead Rising 1 is that he was never looking for a fight. You know, a psychopath tries to, you know, go all crazy on him. He's like, whoa, 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 just calm down. I'm not here to start anything. Just, do you know where you...
And I think that actually played into his character, because by the end, seeing another crazy person was just another day of work.
But fine wine over here is like, ah, jeez. Another guy wants to kick my ass. That's fine. That's just what I do. Alright, fine.
I think the best part is that could literally be any day in his life. Oh, another guy who wants to kick my ass? Oh, imagine that. Alright, let's cycle through all these. That is every single blueprint except for one you get for beating Chapter 5. So just doing a little bit of run through here.
We've already got them all?
Yeah, they're all. I've got them all.
That's all.
And I think the weirdest part is, accidentally, I have done all but, like, 5 in the game. Yeah, this is it.
Just...
Let's see, 26, 14, that's 40 plus 7, 56. 55. 55, there we go. That's
It
it.
felt so quick and so inconsequential.
Yeah, it's almost like this game barely has any content.
And the DLC didn't add any combo weapons?
Nope.
Of course not.
But what it added was so much better, especially the paid DLC. I mean, what you get from that, I mean, well, that just adds to Frank's big package.
Well, now we're getting to the slot upgrades.
Yeah. Level 65 before we can upgrade it again. More caveats to add to your upgrades. You need to be a certain level to upgrade this.
Come on.
There we go. So we're looking pretty good right now. Level 62 going into the point of no return. I'd say that's pretty good for not a lot of Let's Play series, I'll be honest. And
But what about the 100%ing, Niskel?
oh no, what about the 100% I said I wasn't doing? No.
Wasn't that obviously a joke and you meant that you were going to do it anyway?
No, I honestly don't care for doing 10 levels of collectibles. Okay, that one actually hurts?
What the hell?
At least I know he's ugly and deaf.
Why did his helmet come off? Because it's on his head and it's tied to his hand.
There you go.
Because he's holding it.
There you go.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you've learned. You have learned.
It's definitely the worst.
That's just sloppy.
Like, you know how the Nutcracker head stayed on during a cutscene in the last episode?
Mm-hmm.
That technically shouldn't have made sense, because holding combo weapons don't really appear in cutscenes. But it doubly counts as a mask. Uh-oh. Imagine that. The sewers are filled with these guys.
That...
Damn it. I was trying to get a selfie with it, but it didn't cooperate.
You know, I think at this point, you've just given up, and now you're just actively punishing Fine Wine for everything he's doing.
You know, that is precisely what I'm doing. To the letter, I want Fine Wine to suffer.
It's like, get away from the blast, Fine Wine. What are you, an idiot? Yes, you are.
The thing is, I could never do what Dead Rising 4 has done for Fine Wine.
What the shit?
I could never have ruined a character this much, but instead made my own brand new character, wearing the name of a character I liked.
It's like he's wearing his skin.
Maybe one of our names should have been Buffalo Bill. Or Leatherface.
Would you fuck me? I sure as hell wouldn't.
Gasp, wheeze, breathe heavily.
Man, I can barely make myself a sandwich.
Yeah! Funny that, huh?
That's why it doesn't make any sense! He's literally calling out his own incompetence! And yet, we can still make all this crap. The tone! The tone, man! Where is it? It's all over the place.
They're trying to make it like the other Dead Risings, but they're also trying to make it like Dead Rising 1, and they didn't really plan out how to do that.
Well, we've already touched on this. Dead Rising 1 is not a comedy game. You turn it into a comedy game because they give you the pieces to do that.
Right.
This is specifically a comedy game. And bonus points, it is a comedy Christmas game.
So we should call this National Lampoon's Dead Rising 4?
How dare you? Do not sully my thoughts about Christmas Vacation.
You know, I have not seen Christmas Vacation yet.
Give it a watch. I can understand why people do not enjoy it. But, just for some reason it got me in the funny bone one day. And I was like, okay, that's pretty good.
I got a pretty good sense of humor. I mean, there's just some movies that don't make me laugh whatsoever, like this one, for instance.
But why aren't you laughing at the comedy game? It's saying jokes. Why aren't you laughing?
Motherfucker, I've played comedy games. I've played games that aren't necessarily comedy to begin with, but have some really good comedy moments. You're nowhere near of reaching those heights, Dead Rising 4.
But tip your waitresses. And I'll be here all week.
Oh, what? Yeah, got me there.
Please. Please tip your waitresses. Please.
I'll be here all week, and all month, and all year. Please let me come live with you.
Ho, 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 I am Santa Claus. Please let me into your house. I have a gift for you. So, I found out these things technically aren't supposed to be able to see in the dark, but because I attacked it, and now my sword is going through him without dealing damage, they can now see me.
I figured the flaming sword would be a good clue.
I keep thinking about Calder. Loyal soldier turned zombie on the job, and suddenly all his men, some of them his friends, had to hunt him down like a rabid hound. They weren't happy about it. I found notes.
There's a little trope that my favorite game critic, Yahtzee Croshaw of Zero Punctuation fame, likes to say about just redundant collectibles that further the plot. Oh, shit.
Need a paycheck if you want to afford luxuries.
I lost my train of thought.
That's okay. Technical difficulties happen, just like in this game, where it's barely held together.
You see, what happens is we get to this boring... Alright, yeah, we're talking about random documents and audio logs.
Mm-hmm. They're everywhere.
Are they sleeping?
It's just a bare-bones, lackluster way to further the plot.
Shut up! Shut up!
See, what happens when we talk about this game and just nothing happens, and my eyes start to glaze, and I start to play with things on my keyboard, and that's how bad things happen.
You get distracted by the thing on the wall. Okay. There are so many freaking collectibles. And I've talked about this. How many are there actually? I don't think I actually said the specific amount.
Well, we said there's like about, what, 56 combo weapons and vehicles.
Mm-hmm. So, you have blueprints as a single collectible.
Right.
You have newspapers, podcasts, cloud uploads. If you count the locker keys and the panic room keys, those are two separate categories, so we're up to 7.
38.
And then you have zombie tags, cell phones, that's 9. And then you get to the Capcom Heroes, which adds stars, posters, treasures, and hero trials. 13!
I don't know what you're talking about, Niskel. This game has got tons and tons of content.
And the paid DLC adds more!
Thank you.
This got so much content, Niskel. What are you talking about?
So much content? Bullshit! This is the shortest of our Dead Rising playthroughs. Confirmed.
It's chock full of collectibles, though. I mean, you like collectathons. We went through all that Spyro, didn't we? You love collecting things.
That was 3 things a game!
Well, now we got all these other things to collect. It is chock full with variety and content. Aren't you happy?
In order to get 100%, you need to complete all the trials, which half of them are busy work.
But it's content.
I guess. Uh-oh. Calder awaits. Once you go through this door, you're done exploring the game.
They had the courtesy to tell me that this is a point of no return.
Thank God. Here we go.
I know it's not always a given. Fable 3.
Has to make it into the vault. There's the vault into the rat. Rat into fox. Fox into wolf. On and on and on. The great unmaking of the chain. Oh, this is new. Where then goes the man? He stays, lives, kills, burns, poisons the sea, bears down the sky. Old age may soon claim him. But soon, even that, he will defeat. We are made of killers. These hands took as men. But now... No. We give back.
Hey, Caesar! Oh shit, he's mad. Yeah, I know, big fella.
Where's Dr. Zaius when you need him?
Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius.
Dr. Zaius.
Alright, this section is... Oh my God! I just got in the room!
Brad!
This entire section is running away from Calder's explosion, and the fire actually spawns before you get a chance to properly run away from it. Every single hallway you go through has smart zombies, and about 95% of them are fresh zombies, so this is annoying as fuck.
You gotta be kidding me!
Yay. Oh, and look at our current objective in our mission. Run the fuck away.
You know, I gotta love how Calder, he speaks eloquently and talks of philosophy and what becomes of a man after death. What becomes when he has sins and all that. And then you throw a brick at him and he goes... So maybe he's not fully evolved yet.
No, Calder being the missing link zombie, the one who's going to save humanity by turning them all into zombies, is a plot point that should have never left the floor. I am actually facepalming right now.
He's the Z-1000. He's the Zombinator.
Thanks for this, Capcom. I love just being on fire.
Shove it up your ass, Calder! Oh God, I didn't mean that!
You didn't even, like, talk back to him. Isn't going, fine wine, your efforts are futile. This is the New World Order! It's time to achieve evolution. And nothing like that, it's just...
Well, I mean, he's still a zombie.
That zombie can move!
Yeah, but he can speak like... He can speak like Ptolemy and shit!
By the way, you have plenty of time to escape him, and the chapter's over.
Okay.
Dr. Russell Barnaby, Epidemiology and Entomology. This storage directory contains all my research into human immortality. It also contains all correspondence with the Pentagon. I have various documentation, all confirming the involvement of the Secretary of Defense, various generals, aides, and even the...
We're going places. Namely, the front page of the Times.
Frank,
Hi.
give it to me. Just do it.
Are you sure?
Come on.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let you sell this to the highest bidder. This time we're gonna do it the right way.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that.
Step away from the hard drive. Now! Sorry, Frank. Bye.
So, what? No more mini golf?
Hammond needed me. Her tyrant had turned into a psychopath. So we took him down, and Hammond made sure he wouldn't be getting up again. In exchange, Hammond gave me the most important gift of all. Friendship. And more importantly, a big bomb to blast my way into Calder's lair. The sewers. Calder and his posse of creepy, smart zombies had turned them into some kind of den of spooky-ass shit. And Calder himself can talk. Whatever he's become, there's still a little bit of psycho douchebag human still in there. Naturally, I grabbed the intel and booked it. And that would have been where our story ended. Frank West, triumphant hero of Willamette, once again. Vic Chu. Thief. Hellspawn. She stole my evidence. She held a gun to my head, and now it's on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I want to expose the government in an ethical way, to make them look like assholes and not profit from it. Who gives a shit?
If we get money from that, then we're no better than they are.
You fucking kidding me? You're a journalist. You expose this crap. What? Who cares if they're getting a profit off of it? Also, nice. Kill me.
We gotta do it properly, though. We gotta make sure that we do it properly.
God, kill me. This plot gets worse.
Gets worse? How could it get worse?
Oh, it could definitely get worse. So I'm gonna spoil the last Capcom hero outfit we're getting. For getting all the stars, you get a Kuma. Imagine that.
Okay. Wow. Cool.
Wow, great. Awesome. We will do his showcase in later episodes. And you don't get an achievement for getting all the stars, but you do get an achievement for getting all 30 treasures. Now, I must note, the easiest way to figure out if you are not missing any is this underground segment right before the point of no return has your last treasures, has your last stars, and your last posters. So if you only see those collectibles here in the minimap, if those are the only ones left on the map, you know you've done right. And by the way, our last poster.
Puzzle Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Sorry, Super Puzzle Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Yep. Puzzle Fighter.
Never got into it. Didn't make sense.
I have never played it, but I just know that is one more collectible that we are finished with. We got all the posters. Not a bad lineup. That's actually a very descriptive catalog of Capcom's history.
It's not complete, though.
No, it's not, but it's something. And to round out this episode, before we get into the real stupid parts of the story, let's go ahead and do training with the other two Capcom heroes that we unlocked in the last episode. Last two episodes. Oh, hey, kill zombies with your skill move. Sweet. What does that skill move look like for base? Well...
a move he doesn't have.
A move he doesn't have.
In the games.
But also, it's just, like, safe. It's just a big explosion.
It's like the splat down from Splatoon 2.
Oh, it does look like that. Oh, that'll be a crossover for the ages. Splatoon and Capcom? Hell yeah.
Alright.
By the way, you might have noticed my level is significantly lower in Capcom Heroes than it is in the main game.
Is it because the cap is 50?
That's what I'm thinking. There is definitely not enough trials to get you to that possible level 50 cap. In fact, there's barely anything you can really do in Capcom Heroes.
I must destroy Mega Man.
And so he did. All of these standees of Mega Man. Destroy them all.
Even though this takes... the whole plot of our game takes place in a game called Mega Man and Base, which took place between 7 and 8, and never came to the West.
Oh, seriously?
I don't think so. I think maybe there was a Game Boy Advance version.
Ew.
Perhaps, maybe, I don't know.
You know, I really need to play more Mega Man. I need to add that to my diet of games.
I'm an OG guy. I don't like the original 6 and 7. And 9, 10, and 11.
I liked 9.
I hated 8.
I think a lot of people did. Alright.
So what does Sissel do for his training?
Yeah, let's check out what he's doing. So, both of his have to do with his respective game, which I appreciate. It's not just, you know, kill the enemies. This one, being a ghost, he needs to find the cursed tombstones and break them. So basically use your Spectrum Analyzer, find the tombstone, and then break it.
Find the Spectrum jizz stains.
Oh, I'm gonna zombie. I'm gonna ghost. I'm going ghost. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that TV show's ruined for me forever. Thanks a lot, me.
He's gonna catch them all because his name's Fine Wine.
Let's take all of these maniacs, all of these zombies, send them straight to the ghost zone. Anyway, the additional move is bringing a fridge down and crushing zombies. That's pretty funny. And if you listen closely, it doubles as an ice block because it shatters like ice.
Of course it does.
This one I greatly appreciate. Photograph the cats.
Oh, of course. Gotta do the cats.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to tell you why I appreciate that detail, for those of you who probably haven't played Ghost Trick, and unfortunately a lot of people didn't.
I'm gonna tell you why. It's...
Objection! Hold it!
I fucking hate you. You have given me so many extra things to do in certain episodes. But who knows, maybe this will be an incentive to actually, you know, play Ghost Trick again.
That'd be good.
I'd be down for it. And last...
Ghost Trick was one of those games where, like, when I started playing it, I like, stayed up into the wee hours of the night to keep playing it.
Same here.
Take that!
Just a magical game.
Just one more case. Just one more case. Oh, I could do one more after that. That one's very long. I could do one more.
And that's the sign of a fantastic game where you just don't want to put it down. Just like Dead Rising 4, my favorite game of all time. Which, getting caught by Calder, I thought it was just going to be a game over. It's a little more unique than that. He breaks your neck.
That's a death.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's so poorly programmed, it takes forever. I actually had to stop and have him kill me. If he had a if I had walked the entire way to the end of that hallway, I still would have been saved by the fade to black. He wouldn't have caught me. So you have plenty of time. You basically have to ask to get killed. Okay.
Well, maybe one does not need to run away in order to escape. I mean...
Yeah, thank you, well-speaking zombie. Next time on Dead Rising 4, we've got one case left. We're almost done, man. I hope we can hold out.
I hope we can, too. This episode of Dead Rising 4 is brought to you by Fine Wine. Try the Merlot. Zinfadel's great.